Hello and welcome to another Itential demo. In today's demo, we will cover the transformation option in JST Designer. We have three options in JST Designer, which are validate incoming, revert to default value, and extract output. For more information, please make sure to check our documentation site. In today's example, I have pre-prepared a simple JST that takes JSON form as an incoming schema. The following properties inside this JSON present a piece of information about the Cisco device. In the outgoing schema, I mapped out the name, IP address, port, and credentials. We will start with validate incoming. It ensures that input data is the correct type and compatible with the incoming JSON schema. If input data does not conform with the rules that defined in the schema, an error will occur. Let's take a closer look at the incoming schema that defines how incoming data should look like. We defined that properties are all strings, but the last one, take backup, which is a boolean. Also, I would like to mention that I have added format to the property IP address as IPv4. This will ensure that incoming value for IP address must be a valid IPv4. Lastly, I have added a value of 22 to the port property, which I will talk about later in the revert to default value option. Now we start by clicking the Run button in the JST Designer. The following is the incoming data. In this scenario, the incoming data matches our incoming schema. We check the Validate Incoming option, which ensure input is compatible with the incoming schema. Once we click Run, you will see the output in the output section without any error. Now let's try to change the IP address value to a non-valid IPv4, and we should expect an error in the output because Validate Incoming option is enabled. In the output section, we see the error message stating that IP address should match the IPv4 format. The second option will be Revert to default value. It enables the use of the default value defined in the JSON schema for a property. Default values from the incoming schema will be used whenever a key or incoming value is not provided. As I mentioned earlier in this video, I have added a default value of 22 to the port property in the incoming schema. To demonstrate this option, I will remove the port property provided in the incoming data. Then we make sure Revert to default value option is checked. This will enable the use of the default value we provided in the incoming schema. We click Run and we will see the port property showing in the output even though we didn't provide it in the incoming data. And that's because we have the default value of 22 provided in the schema. I would like to mention that if we repeat the same example without enabling Revert to default value option, we will be facing an error because the port property was not found in the input data. Finally, we will talk about Extract Output option. It removes the output from its wrapper object if only a single outgoing schema property exists. In case of more than one outgoing schema, this option cannot be used. As this option requires a single outgoing schema, we will adjust our JST to only map out the username and the password to a credentials object. To show the difference, I will not check Extract Output option and I will click Run. In the output section, you will see the wrapper object credentials. Now, if the Extract Output option is enabled and I click Run, you will see the output without the wrapper object credentials. I would like to mention that these options are also available in the workflow canvas in the JST task. This example summarizes the transformation options in the JST Designer. For more information, please don't forget to check our Itential documentation site. And thank you for watching.